Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Tristi Kartika, and you can call me Miss or Ma'am Tristi. I'm going to be the lecturer of this subject, which is English syntax. Okay, so maybe this is the first time you see me, or maybe the second time, because in the last semester, I also taught English morphology, but only for one class. So the other classes, they were taught by Ma'am Santi. Yeah. So one class was taught by me, and I see that some of you maybe still remember me, and I hope so. Okay, so for this semester, I will teach you English syntax for 4 classes in the third semester, yeah, semester 3. So from class A until class D, you will meet me. However, as I have announced to you, I would like to apologize once again because I am currently joining a program, LATSAR program for CPNS. So therefore, I'm afraid that I will not be able to meet you every week. So I'm sorry for that. But however, I would like to give all of my effort to still give you every materials for this subject. Therefore, maybe in one meeting, mungkin saya bisa rapel. So several topics in one meeting, maybe I will give them to you in one meeting. Okay, so by the way, please excuse me. I'm sorry if I look tired because I'm recording this at night at 10 p.m. night. So pardon if I look maybe tired or yeah, the eye bags. Okay, so before we start the first subject or the first meeting for this subject, I would like to introduce you what are we going to know in this first meeting. So I will show you the BCO as always in the first meeting of every subject. I will let you know everything that we will learn for a whole semester in this subject. And then after the BCO, I will give you the introduction about English syntax, about what is exactly that we're going to learn in this subject. Okay, so let's start by saying Basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, first, I will share the BCO to you. Okay, so the basic course outline. This is the subject for English syntax, class 3 A, B, C, D. I mean, this is the third semester, right? 3 A, B, C, D, E. And then you can see my identity there. You can see my name and then my address and mobile number. Please only text me and don't call me because maybe you might interrupt me when I am sleeping or when I am joining LATSAR class. So please only chat me or text me. You can text me through SMS or through WhatsApp. And then you can see there are my emails there. This is my institutional email. And then the second one is my personal email. Okay, so I'm going to show you the topics for every week. We have 16 meetings here, and I will share this PCO to you in our Google Classroom, so you can prepare everything that you need to study, because I also have shared the references here to you. Jadi saya harapkan teman-teman bisa berinisiatif untuk belajar sendiri, karena kita sudah bukan di SMA lagi ya, kita sudah di tingkat pendidikan yang tertinggi, yaitu universitas. So please be initiative in searching for knowledge. Sini sudah ada referencesnya. And then the midterm test will be in the 8th meeting, and then the final test will be in the 16th meeting. And then the references, I believe that I have shared the references to you also in the Google Classroom. Please read them. Please read them, okay? Don't just download them, but then you just ignore them. Please read them, especially the 6th reference here, Verspoor and Sauter, because that is kind of the main book or the main reference that we will use in this subject. And then the assessment, you can see here, the participation is 10%. It means that how many times you attend the class. This is the participation. And then the assignment, jadi saya kemungkinan akan memberikan tugas setiap pertemuan. Tenang aja, tugasnya insya Allah tidak akan terlalu berat. Mungkin teman-teman yang sudah mengikuti kelas morfologi saya in the last semester, you know that every assignment that I give to you wouldn't be that hard. I believe so. I believe that all of you can do them very amazingly. And then the midterm test, it is 20%. So you have to pay attention that assignment is higher than midterm. Therefore, make sure that you do all the assignments. Jangan sampai ada miss 1 atau miss 2. Jangan sampai ada yang tidak dikerjakan, satu pun jangan. Jadi you have to submit them every week. Every time that I give you assignment, please submit them. Karena nilai yang dikontribusikan dari tugas-tugas itu lebih tinggi. Sorry, lebih tinggi dari midterm, dari UTS ya. And then after that, I will give you a task, a final task, which is final paper. Just like what I assigned you in the morphology class. Mungkin yang sudah ikut kelas morfologi saya sudah tahu bagaimana final paper itu. So if any of you doesn't know what is a paper or what is an article, please go to our journal article website. So English Department of UINSA, we have a journal article titled Nobel. So please open the website and then read the articles there. Then you will know what is exactly a journal article is. Because a journal article, it looks similar to the final paper that I will give to you. And then the class policies. First, late work. So if any assignment is not in when the lecturer collects it, the assignment will not be accepted at all, and the students will get a 0. Jadi jangan sampai telat ya, jangan sampai tidak mengerjakan dan jangan sampai telat. Gitu, karena ingat nilai yang diberikan dari tugas-tugas itu lebih tinggi daripada UTS. And then after that, the class attendance. The class attendance, you may be automatically withdrawn from this course after more than 25% of absence or 4 meetings. Jadi ada kesempatan bolos ya, tapi jangan sampai bolos juga. Kesempatan bolos 4 kali, but if you absent for more than 4 times, it means that you will automatically fail this class. Jadi harus mengulang di semester depan. Misalnya kalau absen lebih dari 4 kali. And then plagiarism. Whether the work has been published or it belongs to another student or you from an earlier class. So it means that you will fail the class or you will fail the assignment. Jadi jangan sampai plagiarize, because I always know whether you plagiarize your friend's work or maybe your upperclassmen's work. Jangan sampai plagiarize. Jangan copy paste. Jangan paraphrase juga. Jangan paraphrase dari tugas teman-temannya ya. I believe that you have more than enough capability in doing the assignments by yourself. I believe in you. I believe that every one of you is an amazing student. And I know that you can pass this class with high score, inshallah. Amin. And then fill the attendance form immediately after the class ends. If you have any difficulty in filling the form, tell the lecturer as soon as possible. So, as I have also announced to you, as I have told you, that the attendance form will be closed at 4 p.m. atau jam 4 sore ya. So please, right after the class ends, please fill the attendance form. Okay. Thank you. This is the PCO. I will share this. I have shared this in the Google Classroom. So maybe if you want to reread the PCO, please do so. Okay, guys, so let's just directly go to our first topic, which is the introduction of the subject. So I have shared this PowerPoint, the first week introduction. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So I believe that you have already had the idea about what exactly is English syntax in previous semesters in the introduction to linguistics. I believe that you also have learned what is English syntax. However, in this subject with me, you will learn further about syntax, especially in English. Okay. First of all, I would like to explain a little bit about linguistics. So linguistics is the study of human language and all its manifestation. Linguistik adalah sebuah studi ya tentang kebahasaan. And we already know that linguistics can be divided into two, formal linguistics and functional linguistics. For the formal linguistics are basically the basics like phonology, morphology, syntax, and semantics. I believe that you have already learned them all. Maybe not semantics, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I think that you will get semantics in this semester also, in the third semester. So phonology is the study of the sound system of language, and morphology in the last semester, study of word formation, and then syntax is the study of ordering the components of phrases, clauses, and sentences. So you will study the proper way or the correct way of how to order the components of phrases, clauses, and sentences. Bagaimana cara untuk menyusun komponen-komponen dari frasa, klausa, atau kalimat. Kenapa kok sintaks itu penting? Why is it important? I will tell you right after this. Why is it important that we have to know how to arrange or how to order the components in phrases or clauses or sentences? And semantics is the study of linguistic meaning. And then for the functional linguistics, you will have pragmatics, sociolinguistics, psycholinguistics, and discourse analysis, etc. So this is only a brief view for you. Maybe this could be functional for you in the future semesters. Jadi ini mungkin bisa bermanfaat nanti ya untuk kedepannya. I hope that it could be beneficial for you. So why exactly why should we learn syntax? Why is it important? Why do we learn syntax? So I have a sentence here. So this is a sentence. My sister has a cat. And then I have another sentence. My 10-year-old sister has a cat. Jadi di antara dua kalimat ini kita tahu bahwa inti informasi dari kalimat tersebut sama, tetapi kalimat kedua memiliki informasi yang lebih berkembang daripada yang kalimat pertama. So it has developed information, developed message. It has more message to the reader. And then I would like to give more information. For example, like this. My 10-year-old sister has a small brown cat. And then after that, my 10-year-old sister, whom I love, has a small brown cat given by my grandparents. Jadi informasi intinya dari keempat kalimat ini itu sama, yaitu saya punya seorang saudara perempuan dan saudara perempuan saya memiliki seekor kucing. However, semakin ke bawah, saya ingin memberikan lebih banyak informasi kepada pembaca, to the reader. And then, if you want to compose longer sentences or longer clauses or longer phrases, you have to know the correct way in arranging the words. Jadi jika kalian menulis kayak sentence yang panjang gini ya, tetapi kalian tidak tahu caranya menyusun kata-katanya itu agar agar benar dalam bahasa Inggris, dalam peraturan bahasa Inggris, dalam grammatical rules in English, so it means that your sentence will be incorrect. Jadi kalimat yang dituliskan tidak akan memberikan makna yang sama dengan apa yang dimaksudkan oleh pembacanya. Begitu. Therefore, this is the conclusion of why should we learn syntax. Why is it important? It is because syntax enables human beings to compose complex messages. Jadi kita lihat, semakin ke bawah, informasi yang saya berikan semakin banyak dan semakin kompleks. Tapi bagaimana caranya agar pembaca itu bisa menangkap informasi tersebut secara benar? Jadi kita harus menyampaikannya dengan benar juga. Dan salah satu cara dengan penyampaian yang benar itu adalah dengan arrangement yang benar juga. So that's why we have to learn syntax. And then in order to learn syntax, we have to understand the word class or part of speech or lexical categories. Jadi word class atau part of speech atau lexical categories ini sama ya. Word class is the same as parts of speech, and then it is also the same as lexical category. And then in English, we have these word classes. The first one is noun. I believe that you already know what noun is. Noun is kata benda. It can refer to inanimate or animate objects. For example, stone or the air, water, or animals or person, or maybe a place. That is noun. And then verb. Verb, it refers to actions. Actions and also events. For example, eat, sleep, or maybe die, or breathe, etc. And then adjective. Adjective always describes or modifies noun. For example, beautiful or ugly or big, small, etc. And then adverb. Adverb always describes or modifies verb. Jadi kalau adjektif tadi itu modify atau mendeskripsikan noun, adverb pasti modify atau mendeskripsikan verb. Adverb, we have several types of adverbs. For example, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of frequency, etc. And then after that we have pronoun. So pronoun is something that kind of points to someone or something. For example, the subject pronoun, they are I, you, they, we, he, she, it. And then object pronoun, me, him, her, them, us. And then the determiner. Determiner, it includes articles, a, an, and the, and then demonstrative, this, that, those, these. Bedakan this dengan these. Kalau these itu plural ya. Kalau this itu singular. For example, I have a pen. This pen is mine. This. I'm sorry. Okay, this. But then if I have two pens, okay. This is actually a marker, but just pretend that this is a pen. These two pens are mine. Jadi bedakan pronunciation-nya antara this and these. Kalau this This is a pen. These are pens. Okay, maybe there is something that is very simple, but I believe that most of you will forget them often. Jadi mungkin itu simple tapi sering dilupakan ya, cara melafalkan this and these. Okay, and then for determiner we also have numerals, ordinals, quantifiers, etc. And then also possessive pronoun. Jadi possessive pronoun meskipun di situ ada kata pronounnya di situ, tapi itu termasuk determiner. Possessive pronoun, for example, my, mine, your, yours, his, her. Possessive pronouns are determiners. And then the last one is adposition. What is adposition? So actually in English, adposition is preposition. Why do I call this as adposition? Because in other languages, for example, in Japanese or in Korean, actually they use postposition. Jadi letaknya itu setelah kata ya. For example, in English, from Indonesia, from is preposition. However, in Japanese, Indonesia, kara. Kara is a postposition. So if you want to mention this as preposition, it is also correct because our subject is English syntax. Okay, for these word classes, we will learn about them further in our meeting later. But for now, I would like to give you a short introductory about the word classes because they are important in our subject. Okay, so for the final test, I have told you that in the 16th meeting, we will have a final test in form of a paper. So you should write a paper of 5 pages. The size is A4 and space 1.5 times New Roman 12, and the margin is 2.5. And the parts are introduction, theory, data results or findings, analysis or discussion, conclusion, and references. And it should be submitted on the day of final test. Okay, if you want to ask something about final test, you can directly ask me in the group chat. Okay, so as I have told you before, I will try to give you assignment every week, but the assignment will be very easy. For example, this is the first assignment. Jadi pertemuan pertama sudah dikasih tugas ya. Okay, so you must find any article, any news article about Palestine struggle in fighting for freedom. And then your news article should be different from your friends. Jadi jangan sampai sama ya antara satu dengan yang lainnya. And then after that, identify the word classes from the article. Maximum 10 words for each class. Jadi nggak usah banyak-banyak, 10 words saja. And be specific. What does it mean by be specific? It means that, for example, if you identify a word as an adverb, you have to be specific. Adverb apa? Jadi apakah ini adverb of time atau adverb of place? So you have to be specific. Jika misalnya teman-teman menemukan ada pronoun, jadi ini subject pronoun or object pronoun. So that is what I meant. That is what I meant by you should be specific. Okay, thank you very much. I'm sorry that I cannot meet you directly. Once again, I hope that you understand my predicament, my condition for 2 months. Okay, I will see you again next week, inshallah. Okay, don't forget to fill the attendance form. See you next week. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.